So, Kevin, you're heading to the Royal Rumble in a few days, and there's news going out the wazoo. There's big stories breaking. I'll just throw it to you. You have it in front of you. You have everything that's going on. What's up? What's happening?
So, WWE, it was rumored that WWE was looking for a distribution partner for Monday Night Raw, being that their current USA deal was coming up. And we kind of had a feeling that Raw was going to find a new home, since SmackDown and Fox, that kind of wasn't really working out for either side anymore. WWE brought SmackDown back to USA, and they're doing some shows on NBC, etc., etc. So that's locked down. USA is taken care of. WWE is not leaving USA in the dust. Now Raw has a new partner. We thought it would be Disney, maybe Amazon Prime, or even Warner Bros. Was talked about as a favorite here. What you and I said, and I debunked it pretty like amicably.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's just a negotiation ploy. And Warner Bros. Trying to light a fire under Tony Khan's ass to get him to make good content again. It turns out that WWE gets partnered with Netflix for Monday Night Raw. It's a 10-year deal, valued at $5 billion. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I don't think people really understand just how groundbreaking this is. I don't think it's really settled in yet. This is bigger than the WWE network. This is bigger than the Peacock partnership. This is bigger than them even going to Amazon Prime. We've seen that with the NFL, with Thursday Night Football and Amazon Prime. That experiment hasn't quite worked the way that people anticipated that it would. This is Netflix, bro. Netflix has more users and more subscribers than people have cable television nowadays, seemingly. I don't know what the numbers are, but Netflix has like 100 million subscribers, north of 100 million subscribers, at least. I think it's like 177 million, I think, is the active number of people that have a Netflix subscription.
Yeah.
The reach here is insane. And WWE is making good content again. So there's some rumors that have come along with this. I'm gonna read this tweet here. You're gonna love the wording of this tweet, because a lot of people are like, "Wait, hold on. Netflix doesn't have commercials, so what? Are we gonna see 3 hours of wrestling now?" So there's a tweet from WrestleOps. He says, "More on the WWE Raw airing on Netflix next year. Matches will be scripted around commercial breaks to satisfy ad-free customers who will see continued action from live matches that aren't important to the outcome, such as a wrestler in a sustained headlock." That's just so funny to me. I just love the wording of that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, they're gonna be in headlock, pal. We're gonna be watching Ricochet have Rey Mysterio in a headlock for 4.5 minutes to satisfy ad-free customers, pal.
So what? Half of Roman Reigns matches.
Yeah,
Okay, that's funny. Okay, sure. Carry on.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was just one little tidbit I found funny. Like, what they like,
Yeah.
CNBC legitimately reported this. This is a legitimate concern for people already. Like, I don't know. So what? We're gonna have. So I guess the big question here is, we gonna have 3 hour Raws still? That's still a thing? Like a 3 hour Raw on Netflix? Like, do they really need to do that? They got $5 billion. Do we need
No.
a third hour of Raw now, where like most of the people they pay for Netflix without ads anyway? So
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I hope that we get 2 hour Raws like that. I'm not interested in any other news until I
Yeah.
see how long these Raw shows are gonna be, because I've had enough of 3 hour Raw era. Had enough, Jack. Jack.
If Raw is if we get to a situation where, as of this time next year, we're watching Raw, it's on Netflix and it's 2 hours. That's just like that's just perfect in every regard. It's the biggest streaming partner in the world, so that's the most eyeballs. You don't have to worry so much about advertisers because you made $5 billion from this deal. So you don't have to freak out about the USA Network's advertisers at 10:45 p.m. pal, which drove the third hour existing to begin with. I think the 3 hour Raw era needs to die. It came in properly in 2012 with Raw 1000. The last 11 and a half years, we've watched 3 hour Raws. I can count on one hand the amount of Raws that have justified needing to be 3 hours in the past 11 years. It's just been too long. Pretty much every week, even if they actually have some genuinely good content on the show, you're sitting there at like 9:15 going, I'm watching this for over an hour and there's still like 2 hours to go. This is too much. It just is. So yeah, this deal is absolutely groundbreaking. Similar to what you said, this is major for what we do and just what we cover, and the business itself. this is Netflix. This is the big daddy of streaming services. You know, like with all due respect to these other ones, Netflix is the big head honcho. Everyone knows Netflix. Pretty much everyone you talk to seemingly has Netflix. Like I used to have it. I don't have it right now. I'll get it again for this. And then I'm like one of the only people who doesn't have it. Like, everyone has Netflix. Everyone watches shows on Netflix. Everyone streams stuff on Netflix. People that I work with go home and watch shows on Netflix. So for this to be, what's going on now is huge. And it can't be overstated enough, pal. Nick Khan, one of the great presidents of modern times. Forget Trump, forget Biden, forget RFK, forget Vivek Ramaswamy, pal. The real president that we care about in the United States and the world as a whole is Nick Khan.
For you, pal, you won't be able to see it on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
The deal is only for the U.S., Canada, UK, and Latin America.
My prediction is that changes to worldwide by like 2026. I think they do it for a few months. They go, this is a hit. We're doing this worldwide. That's my prediction. But...
Oh wait, hold on. I'm reading more into this.
Oh.
Hold on. So Netflix will also become the home for all WWE shows and specials outside the U.S. So Netflix will be the home for SmackDown, NXT, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, and all the other PLEs. So you'll be able to watch everything but Raw on Netflix. Literally everything but Raw. So, wow. Man, I wish I had bought some TKO stock yesterday. Their stock went up like crazy
Really?
after The Rock got announced as a board member in this Netflix deal. Yeah, their stock went up 20%. Wow.
Oh. You should put like, you should have been a fortune teller. You should have seen the writing on the wall and put in $40,000 yesterday. Come on,
I know.
now.
I could have made double my money, pal. Whatever.
Oh, that's amazing. So yeah, that's huge. And more is going to probably come out on that as the year goes on. Obviously, a major story with the brand, like the TV deal. I mean, obviously your bold call. One of them's already just blatantly wrong. You predicted, what was it? Raw goes to someone, or you made a TV rights call, which was not this.
I said that NXT would go live head to head with AEW again, which could still happen. NXT is going to be on the CW, pal. That's the CW 2024. Who knows? Maybe Shawn Michaels is like, hey, Paul, let's go Wednesday night, pal. Just a correction, Netflix has 250 million subscribers.
250 million subscribers. So that's like 2/3 the population of the United States. That's nuts.
Yeah, that's way bigger than Peacock. And then presumably when the Peacock partnership's over, I'll be watching the WWE Network on Netflix too. You'd have to assume.
Like, Kevin, literally to emphasize this, Australia, the greatest nation on earth, pal, not really. We have 25 million or 26 million people. Netflix has 10 times that in paying customers. 250, by the time they do this thing, probably like 270, maybe more million. And that's now the reach because of this deal. Well, at least with the North American portion, which is like a lot of Netflix's customer base. Unbelievable. This is so pulsating, so blistering. Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is crazy, pal. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say right now. It's like Raw is on Netflix. WWE is on Netflix. You know?
Just keep saying, pal, say it 5 times.
Yeah, WWE is on Netflix, pal.
WWE is on Netflix.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It doesn't feel real. WWE is on Netflix.
And all those those documentary shows they're gonna do, which is gonna be like Netflix quality. You know, you're gonna have like Last Dance quality content about Vince McMahon's downfall coming to Netflix. Like, that's gonna be blistering. Pal, we're gonna be watching Vince McMahon's baby, everything he spent 40 years sleeping 2 hours a night to create. Vince McMahon and everything he created, he's gonna be rewarded sitting in a retirement home at 81 years old, watching shoot documentaries about him being an asshole and a horrible person on Netflix. Like, amazing, isn't it? Like,
oh yeah, this is the evolution for Netflix. This is the next chapter for them. They're going into the live sports and live entertainment market. Wow.
There you go.
Oh, and there's rumors out there too, allegedly, that TV-14 is on the table here with Netflix. A TV-14 product, pal. So we'll see Roman Reigns shoot bleeding, pal, when he shows up for the one Raw per year that he's demanded to do in his contract by Netflix. So,
like, Like, how's TV 14 gonna work? Like, when the Judgment Day is doing segments of R-Truth, how are they gonna do them as TV 14? Are they gonna like use racial slurs? Like, how does that work?
Well,
And it's just,
you'll have a man slap Rhea Ripley. Yeah, you have like, you have like Gunther just come out and boom, slap Rhea Ripley in the face, pal. Oh, we're TV 14 now, pal.
I don't know, with TV 14, you're like they recreate the infamous Triple H mounting R-Truth and shoot elbowing him as his handcuff from Hell in a Cell 2011, and you've got like R-Truth's bleeding. TV 14, pal. Like I don't know what that looks like with the show we've got now. Like how they make that TV. Is Cody bleeding more on Raw, pal? Is like Cody Rhodes coming out, his neck tattoo getting like staples put into it by someone? Like I don't know.
Ugh. Ugh.
Pal, I reckon if Netflix like watched, like let's say WWE did Swerve versus Hangman in that match, and they watched that on like Monday Night Raw this coming Monday, they cancel the deal. They'd just be like, no thanks, Nick Khan, take your content somewhere else.
Yeah. Here, give us our money back, Mr. Khan.
Yeah.
Crazy. This is crazy. What a crazy world of pro wrestling. The Rock is a chairman for TKO. Like that's the most random news ever. Then we got the news. Follow that up with, hey, Netflix, pal. Netflix and Raw, they're getting in bed.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to make of this. I really don't even know. I'm lost for words right now. This is crazy. Like the amount of news that we're seeing in 2024 already. The year just started. This is a newsworthy year. The next big news story will be when CM Punk shoot punches Seth Rollins in the face.
Yeah.
Goes after his shoot injured knee, pal. In the back, and he's being separated, and he gets fired with cause again. And you have Nick Khan on the screen saying, I fired Phil Brooks with cause. That'll be the next big news story, pal.
Yeah, Nick Khan responding with Twitter gifs of who gives an F with Roderick Strong to people with 10 followers, like Tony Khan literally did. Who gives an F?
Tony Khan's PR team is working triple overtime right now, pal, to make sure he doesn't have another meltdown on Twitter.
Tony Khan's PR team. They're literally working like 5 overtimes. Like them working at 3 a.m. trying to like barricade Tony away from his phone. Tony, no. Tony, no. Stay out of that room. Your phone's there. Tony, no. Tony.
Yeah, he's about to start tweeting. Back in 2021, I had a meeting with HBO and we were supposed to be on Max, pal.
You got like the shoot security guards tackle Tony Khan to the ground before he tweets that. Anyway, we'll leave it there, pal. More to come, probably. Just huge news, though.
Yeah, huge news, pals. Unbelievable. Unreal. WWE is on Netflix, baby. So, we'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.